time he disrespected you, he was testing you. The second time, he was watching how far you let it go. You didn't walk. You didn't correct him. You softened. You stayed. And in doing that, you trained him to treat you like. Hi, loves. Welcome back to Arlene's Mind, the woman's podcast, a space for emotionally intelligent women navigating love, power, and healing. Today's episode is called Never Deal with Disrespect Again. You don't forget the first time he made you feel small. He says something cruel and calls it a joke. You share your feelings, he rolls his eyes. You try to explain, and he tells you you're being dramatic. It doesn't feel like a slap. It feels like a sting. Quick, subtle, but unforgettable. And instead of walking away, you justify it. He didn't mean it. He's just tired. I don't want to start a fight. But here's the truth. That was the moment he clocked you. He realized you would explain his disrespect away for him, and he would build on that. Disrespect never starts as a scream. It starts as a joke at your expense. A missed call, a flirty comment he shrugs off. A moment you feel uneasy and he makes you feel crazy for it. And once you let it slide, he knows. He knows you'll stay. He knows your standards are flexible if he pushes just right. He knows how to twist softness into submission. Let's be clear. Loving a man is not an excuse for abandoning yourself. You don't owe him your body when your soul feels unsafe. You don't owe him another chance just because you've already given so many. You don't owe him your loyalty when he's been careless with your heart. Women are taught to be forgiving, to ride it out, to stick by him because he's just going through something. But if his healing requires your harm, it's not love. It's survival for him and a slow death for you. Think about how many times you swallowed that hurt. The knot in your stomach wasn't insecurity. It was intuition. And every time you excused it, he took notes. Every time you stayed after disrespect, he understood you would bend. And the more you bent, the less he respected you. There's this lie we're fed from the beginning. If you're easygoing, unbothered, chill, you'll be the girl he keeps. So you downplay your needs. You don't speak up when something hurts. You become low maintenance, easy to love, easy to handle. But here's what no one tells you. The cool girl gets the bare minimum because she doesn't require more. You become the woman he turns to when he's bored, when he needs a reset, when his ego's bruised. Not because he values you, but because you've shown him you'll be available no matter how he treats you. And deep down, you know that's not real love. Real love doesn't require erasing your needs to be easy. If this is hitting deep, pause for a second, subscribe, share this with a friend, or drop a comment about the moment you realized he was losing respect for you. Your story might be the one that helps another woman leave tonight. Let's stop pretending you didn't notice. You did. You noticed when he stopped trying, when he stopped complimenting you, when your presence started to feel like a burden and not a gift. You noticed the text got shorter, the tone got colder, the effort faded, but the expectations stayed high. And you told yourself, he's just stressed. Oh, it'll get better. But deep down, you knew. He was no longer afraid to lose you. That's when the real disrespect begins. When he believes you'll stay no matter what. That's when he starts ignoring your boundaries, then calling you crazy for having them. That's when he starts flirting in front of you and dares you to react. That's when he stops lying altogether because he doesn't even care anymore if you find out. It's not that he stopped loving you, it's that he never fully did. He just loved your loyalty, your softness, and your silence. Here is what happens when you fully stop playing the understanding girl. He'll panic. Not because he realizes what he's done, but because he's losing access to what he never deserved. He'll text you paragraphs, he'll cry, he'll say, "You're overreacting," or "I'll change." He won't. This isn't about one apology. It is about patterns. And if his pattern is to belittle, ignore, gaslight, cheat, then his apology is just a tool to keep you hooked. Draw the line. And this time, don't move it. Because the moment you refuse to tolerate even one more ounce of disrespect, you become untouchable. He may try to circle back. He may try to date someone else or someone easier. But deep down, he'll always remember the woman who loved him deeply and walked away the second he proved he didn't deserve her anymore. Okay, let's be real. You didn't deserve what happened. You didn't cause his disrespect. But if you don't understand it, you might repeat it. So let's get clear. When a man disrespects you and you accept it, here's what he thinks. He doesn't think, "Aw, she's so loving." He thinks, "She doesn't value herself enough to leave me." He doesn't feel guilty. He feels safe. Not safe to open up, but safe to treat you carelessly and still be adored. And that kind of power, it corrupts a man who is already weak. Now, let's flip this. The next time you meet someone, ask yourself this early. Does this man listen when I speak? Does he correct himself without being asked twice? Does he see me, or does he just enjoy being seen by me? And more importantly, are you showing up as the woman you truly want to be? Because here's the truth. The way you protect your self-respect is by building a life that doesn't revolve around needing anyone else's validation. You heal. You glow. You set boundaries without shaking. You stop trying to be enough for a man and start choosing men who already are enough for you. And you don't wait for a man to treat you right to feel worthy. You decide you are worthy first. And that decision changes everything. You'll never beg for respect again. Not because you're bitter, but because you finally remembered who you were before you gave it all away. If no one's told you this lately, you deserve to be spoken to gently. You deserve to be loved in a way that doesn't require shrinking, bending, or breaking first. You are not too much. You are not hard to love. You've just outgrown the places that couldn't hold you. So if this episode helped you remember who you are, please share it with a friend who needs the reminder too. Subscribe for more content that loves you back. And leave a comment. I'd love to hear your story or just remind you that you're not alone. You are worthy. You are powerful. And you never have to settle again. Until next time, loves.